Hello, and welcome to the S2P Market Signal Market Commentary for the week ending December 7th, 2012. And we hope it was a prosperous week for you. Market breadth. With this past week's market decline, our bull-bear point and figure ratio rose from 0.98 to 1.06, now just inside bullish territory. The total count of securities in bullish or bearish patterns rose 1% to 1,879. The count of bearish stocks decreased 3%, while the count of stocks in bullish patterns increased 6%. The Santu Pearls P&F Market Breadth Summary chart shows us a market now one consecutive week in bullish territory. Paid subscribers have access to the Excel data from which the image is built. There is a 2-week free market signal trial by visiting S2PMarketSignal.com and clicking on the membership tab. The well-known market breadth indicator, the Nasdaq McClellan Summation Index, rose 128 points for the third rise in 11 weeks. At minus 184, it has risen above the February 2010 bottom and the March 2011 bottom, and remains above the December 2011 bottom, the August 2011 bottom, the June 2011 bottom, and the June 2012 bottom, but below the July 2011 top, the November 2011 top, the November 2010 bottom, and the January 2011 top. Volume. This week's volume analysis, the Russell 2000 ended in neither accumulation nor distribution mode. In the last 2 weeks, it had 4 accumulation days and 2 distribution days. Of the other indexes, both the S&P 500 deposit receipts and the Diamonds Trust ended in accumulation mode. Accumulation days are counted when the index closes up on higher volume than the prior day, while distribution days occur when the index closes down on volume higher than the prior market day. Last week also, the Russell 2000 ended the week in neither accumulation nor distribution mode. Momentum. The CCI 20 daily began a Woody's uptrend a week ago. At 58.36, it is now just outside the plus or minus 50 range for a valid zero-line reject. In Woody's CCI trading system, 6 consecutive bars above or below zero are required for a change of trend. The weekly CCI 20 of the Nasdaq Composite Index began a Woody's downtrend 1 week ago, while the daily CCI 20 began a Woody's uptrend 1 week ago. The CCI 20 began a Woody's downtrend a week ago. It is now at minus 37.23, down slightly from last week, not enough of a drop to qualify as a zero-line reject, but remaining within the range for the possibility of one this coming week. Industry rotation the last 2 weeks. All of the top 5 industries are positive, and all of the bottom 5 industries are negative. Bullish, networkers, disk drives, and brokers continue in the top 5. Computer hardware has entered the top 5. Gold and silver remains in and now leads the bottom 5. Banks and REITs have left the bottom 5. Bearish, computer tech and S&P retail has entered the bottom 5. Internet has left the top 5. Focus this week. For an accurate perspective on the currency, national, and global financial system situation as it relates to the fiscal cliff, we recommend On the Fiscal Cliff and a Constitution in Crisis by Gordon Long, reposted at zerohedge.com. Here's a sample. What is becoming painfully evident is that the political elite in America have falsely overpromised on the entitlements that can be delivered, which is now surfacing in the political turmoil of the fiscal cliff negotiations and has the potential to quickly lead toward a constitutional crisis. Meanwhile, the very top 1% of Americans that pay 25% of the taxes and control most of the productive wealth in the nation are securing and exercising increasing powers within the government through what becoming increasingly identified crony capitalism and corporatocracy. Thomas Jefferson also warned us about this potential constitutionally destabilizing influence which could emerge within the structure of the separation of powers. Hope you enjoy that article. Hope you learned something. Thank you for listening to this week's Market Commentary by Donald L. Pearl, Jr. You may learn more about the Market Commentary, about the market signal, and about Don Pearl by visiting S2P Market Signal.com. Hope you have a great week and happy trading!